Oi, what's happening? I'm Eddie, the Skinhead Gourmet. Today we're making Juicy Lucy burgers.
Jackie just got out of jail. He's got a plan, says it won't fail. And now he's having fun, living on the run, with cops and robbers after him. After him. And living on the wrong side of the law. He got more than he bargained for. And when they locked him away,
Today's project's the Juicy Lucy hamburger. It's a regional thing here in the States where people basically take a burger and stuff it with cheese, which is what we're going to be doing. We have our ground beef we've got a food ring. This is going to be our best friend through this. We're going to take our ground beef, we're going to push it down to the bottom of the ring. Just see, and we're going to kind of make the bottom of the patty. You can push it up a little bit onto the sides and make a little dish. You're going to take whatever kind of cheese you want to stuff into the burgers. I've got a nice potent Stilton that we're going to put a little dab of right in the middle. You can put just about any kind of cheese you like. And basically what's going to happen is as it cooks, it's going to melt. It's going to separate a little bit. The fat and oils are going to run through the burger. It's going to make it very juicy. It's going to carry its flavor through all the little crevices it might not get into any other way. And we're going to top the cheese with another little layer of meat. We're going to lift up the ring. We're going to have a nice, perfect little round hamburger patty with a little cheesy surprise. One of the great things about these is you can put a little bit of wax paper in between them, throw them into a bag or a container. You can freeze them for at least a few months at a time, in my experience, and they're absolutely delicious. And I'll show you what one looks like cooked up in a sec. So I've got all my burger patties pressed out. I've got a pan on the stove at like a medium-high heat, and you can add either a spoonful of butter, bacon, lard, or I'm using a little bit of duck fat that I have in the fridge. We're going to get this down and just coat in the pan a little bit. While that's starting to work, we're going to cover our burgers with a little bit of fresh ground salt and pepper. We're going to get ready to embark on something absolutely delicious. Salt and peppered burger, hot pan, duck fat, meat big flavor. Once we've got these down, you can salt and pepper the backsides. And don't be scared to sit here and treat it like a steak and get a spoon handy and just kind of baste the meat on the top while the bottom gets cooked. Now make sure the fat in the pan moves around. Whatever kind of fat you're cooking with is for sure going to give flavor to your burgers. So you want to make sure it gets shared with the whole dish. We let our burgers cook for about 2.5, 3 minutes on the one side. We're just going to want to flip them over gently if you can. And if you want to top your burger with any kind of cheese, now would be the time to do it. I'm going to put a little dab of the same Stilton we stuff the burgers with, just to reinforce how delicious that flavor is. A little bit of the fat basted on the top will help melt your cheese down over the burger and give an overall delicious flavor. After about 2.5, 3 minutes on the other side, and a nice amount of basting, your burgers will be done. And hopefully you prepared someplace nice for them to go to. I'm choosing a toasted Hawaiian sweet roll with a little bit of tomato. And it's not a bad thing to take a little spoon of some of the hot rendered fat in the pan and just give that cheese one last little squirt just to help melt it out a little bit. If you watch my episode on how to make a demi-glace, we've got some of our demi-glace mixed with some of the same Stilton we're stuffing into the burger and topping it with. We warmed it up, melted the cheese in. We're going to take some of this, we're going to dress this little burger with a nice spoonful. And with that blue cheese, it should be nice and thick that you can put it on top and it'll slowly fall over the sides. We also have a nice little pile of fries that we're going to throw some of this on top of too. I know some people may think French fries and gravy is a strange thing. You haven't lived until you've done it right. Now, this is it. This is how I like to do Juicy Lucy burgers with some fries on the side and a nice Stilton demi to top it all off with. Well, my name's Eddie. Thanks for watching. I'm the Skinhead Gourmet. Oi!